Hello and welcome back to the Slot3D Slotting Made Simple video series. I'm Ireland, your host for today's video. In this video, we will be getting an in-depth understanding of one of the many reports generated by Slot3D, the Slotting Load Report. The Slotting Load Report is a comprehensive report on results of slotting load operations executed as part of baseline and reslot scenarios. So to look at your slotting load report, run a baseline scenario. And once you've done that, click on the Slotting Analysis tab. Ensure that the slotting scenario selected is a baseline, and in the reports, select the Slotting Load Report and hit Display. This will generate your slotting load report. A slotting load report is used to validate a baseline scenario. In this report, you have your SKU number listed, the dimensions of the unit and the case. It also displays the bin code, shelf code, and cell type code of the cell that SKU was slotted in. It tells you the number of units slotted, the number of cases slotted, and the cells used count. The loaded and slotted fields in this report are very useful. If there's a 1, that means it was slotted, and if there's a 0, then that unit, that SKU, was not slotted. You can filter these fields, and I'm going to filter the slotted field to see which SKUs were not slotted. And so here's a 0, and we know that SKU number 123 was not slotted. And if you scroll over one of these fields at either invalid dimensions or units per SKU case, missing location, missing SKU, inactive SKU, no item slotted won't fit /other. In one of these fields, you will see a 1 indicated or the reasoning behind why that SKU did not slot. So here we have a 1 in the invalid dimensions or units per case. And if you scroll over, you can also see that there's a note, and it kind of goes into more depth of why that SKU did not slot. So the slotted location input asked to slot SKU number SKU123, but we can't slot it because it has both invalid unit dimensions and invalid case dimensions. And if we scroll back over, you can see that there are no dimensions available in the unit or the case dimensions, so we can validate that SKU did not have any dimensions. So that is an accurate reason why that SKU would not slot. This report is very useful when identifying why your SKUs didn't slot and kind of being able to look at the notes section or look at one of these fields and understand more in depth why that SKU did not slot. Typically, in a reslot scenario, you would want to look at your unslotted SKUs report, but in a baseline, you want to look at your slotting load report. So that is the slotting load report, and if you have any questions about this report, please comment them down below. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, and keep a lookout for our next video in the Slot3D Slotting Made Simple video series. Please follow us on all of our socials. Our LinkedIn is @Slot3D, and our Facebook and YouTube is @Slot3D Software. Thanks.